it was Camille Paglia who first alerted me to this. I worry about the dominance that trans has taken, precisely where we started off, because it's an end of empire discussion.
Yeah,
you know this? Paglia says at the end of every empire, they get interested in sexual fluidity, hermaphroditism, and so on. And I do think that if this is the end of American dominance in the world, and it could be, if America falls into civil war, then this is the end of American dominance. It's the end of the West as we saw it, and the rise, obviously, in the overtaking by China, and China first of all. And if that happens, and historians look back on this, one of the things that they will say is, wasn't it strange that in the last decades, this American society got completely hung up on the issue of trans? It will be seen to be a late empire, a bad sign of things falling apart, on top of the multitude of other bad signs that you, particularly in America, have all around you at the moment.
That is fascinating that at the end of empires, they get really concerned with gender and hermaphrodites and those things. Like that's universal?
Well, it certainly happens at the end of the Greek and Roman empires.
Wonder what that is.
I think it must be something to do with those boundaries and all other boundaries starting to erode. I mean, the nature of society is that we have certain fixed ideas that we agree on. I mean, by the way, trans is a brilliant one, but the whole non-binary thing is a brilliant one if you wanted to pull apart society, because, again, get people to pretend that men and women don't exist. Get people to pretend that the one of the things that we've all known from the beginning doesn't exist, and you can do all of the other stuff too. It's a brilliant one. It's a brilliant one to demoralize people on. Say there's no difference between men and women. The penis is a social construct. Somebody, a Labour MP said recently on television, she actually had the gall to say on television, she said children are born without sex. Like penises and vaginas are so 20th century. And you know, if you do that stuff, then of course people end up, they just doubt everything.